All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first episode of Classical Cinema Chat. I'm your host, Ben, and this is my co-host.
I'm John. You know, I'm his idiot friend. You know, to be frank, he pulled me off the street. You know, he was like, I need somebody in here. You know, I need a podcast friend.
And he was the only one I saw.
Yeah,
he was the only one willing to do it. So,
we paid him.
For our first episode, we're gonna kind of go into our 10 favorite movies, just so you know, kind of get a sense of our tastes and how fucking wild they are. So. John's going to start off, so give your honorable mentions.
I mean, you are the host, so shouldn't you go first?
No, I want you to go first. I feel like yours is going to take way longer than mine.
Make me test the waters, huh?
Let's go.
Well, you know, should I go bottom or first?
You could do honorable mentions first.
All right, well, you know, honorable mentions. I swear to God, you're going to laugh at some of these. You know, Spider-Man 2, you know, I mean...
That's a fair one.
It's kind of the best superhero movie, the more I think about it. Or at least my favorite.
That's not a bad pick at all, but I'm surprised... The amount of times we talk about it, I'm surprised that's not...
You know, like, the first one's kind of It's kind of like the perfectly structured one. It's the one that everyone, like...
But, I mean, the second one has Butterfingers.
Yeah. He tells me you're smart. But he also tells me you're...
He tells me you're lazy.
He tells me you're stupid.
All right, what's the next one?
Tropic Thunder.
Okay.
It just keeps getting funnier. You know?
It does. I need to rewatch that one.
You know, and
you remind me of Jack Black in that one. But... Anyway, okay, what's the next one?
Spaceballs.
Wow, you know what? I think I missed that one, but that's
wow,
a good one.
I'm shocked.
I really love that one, but
it might be my favorite. Well, I mean, I don't know. I really like Young Frankenstein. I gotta rewatch it. Like,
I've never seen Young Frankenstein, but
Blazing Saddles. I mean, it's okay. It's kind of the one he talks about the most.
All right, what's the next one?
Full Metal Jacket.
Okay, yeah, of course, we talk about it all the time.
I mean, I don't know. Like, Arlie Ermey kind of makes that movie. Like, if he's not in it, we're not talking about it. But I mean, I think like him enough. He kind of makes that movie.
Well, yeah. I mean, he's the only part people really talk about.
Yeah. Yeah. Kind of.
Besides him and Vincent D'Onofrio.
Yeah. But. I had Castaway as my next one. I'm gonna make you cry right now, aren't I?
Well said.
I'm sorry.
That's a good one.
Yeah, you know.
I'm surprised that's not in your top 10. I'm really surprised.
I thought about it, and it's like I can't watch it a ton.
I've only watched like once a year, maybe.
You know, it's like it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing to say that you cried over Beach Ball.
It's an ugly cry movie.
Yeah.
But it's like, God damn it,
I gotta do it. The Mummy.
With
Frasier? With Frasier.
That's fair.
I watched.
I've recently just got into it.
You're a novice into Frasier.
Yeah, I'm not. I really enjoyed it.
This whole podcast is going to turn into a Brendan Fraser suckfest, doesn't it?
And that's fine.
Hey,
that's fine.
I'm fine with it. Let's go. Reservoir Dogs.
Okay. It's once we do our Tarantino video,
we gotta do a whole series on him, because I don't know if that's my favorite or not, but that's the one that I like. Like, Pulp Fiction's kind of his funniest one.
Oh, yeah, but I think Reservoir Dogs is, like, an easy watch.
It's easy.
Because it's literally just, like,
a
straight...
Names.
Yeah.
It's, it doesn't fuck around. Like, it's
probably his most straightforward.
Yeah. Is it kind of cringe to say Fight Club?
No.
I mean, you know, it's kind of like... As popular as that movie got, it kind of got like, oh, you like Fight Club? Ugh, you know? It's one of those movies where it's like people just quote it all the time and they miss the point of the movie. But it's like, you know.
No, I don't.
Is your dog gonna keep fucking barking?
Yeah.
Ruining the podcast! God!
That's fine. No, Fight Club, I've seen it like once, twice.
I've only seen it once.
I'll rewatch it.
That's one of those like every other year I'm gonna be like, oh, maybe put it on. Like, it's not one of those ones where it's like, you know, you don't, like, watch it all. Like, even when you're, like, at that period of time where you're going to be like, I might watch it, you're not going to fully go with it.
Oh, yeah, no, That's like a one-time all the way through watch.
Yeah.
I think so. That's a fair one.
Yeah. Train to Busan.
Okay.
It's kind of the best South Korean movie ever made.
That movie made me ugly cry.
I cried a bunch.
It's just,
I was like, why am I crying?
That is one of the best movies I've like ever watched, because even if you took the zombies out, it's still an awesome story.
It's still like a really good story.
But it's a zombie movie where they don't kill any zombies. Like it's awesome.
No, they don't. Like they beat up a couple, but I don't think they kill him.
It's awesome.
Yeah. And that fucking guy, dude, that like the villain, he's not even really a villain. He's just a douchebag.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Like, what is it, like half the train turns into douchebag,
Something
and then
like
they
that.
all I don't want to spoil it, but it's an awesome movie.
Yeah, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. I fucking love Indiana Jones. I love Sean Connery.
My favorite one's still Raiders, but that's
Raiders is good, but like Last Crusade, like
she talked in her sleep.
Oh.
I do like.
I just like that. I just like the relationship between him and his dad. You know that thing that I don't have.
Anyway.
You're gonna laugh. First Blood, the first Rambo movie.
I watched like the last 30 minutes because it was on TV.
Dude, I got misty.
It was good. Like I need to rewatch. I need to watch it all the way through.
It's like every other year I gotta get reminded that like Stallone can be good.
And then you start crying because it's like, what went wrong?
What happened? What the fuck happened?
But no, I own it. I'm gonna watch it.
It's like you watch Demolition Man and you're just like, it's so fucking good. What happened?
Taco Bell.
Yes.
But anyway.
Joy feelings. Office Space.
Never seen it. I will watch it.
Yeah, I mean, I've never like worked in that environment, but I'm kind of like, yeah, it's like I watched that movie and I was like, that's not for me.
From the clips I've seen, it's pretty funny. But
yeah, Platoon.
Yeah.
Platoon's like, that's like one of those ones where it's like, even if you're one of those guys who is like, dude, I don't fucking cry at movies, it's like you're kind of like contractually obligated to cry at that movie. It's like, yeah, it's like no one can get mad, no one can even like laugh at you for laughing at that movie, because it gets there, you know.
It's that one's.
We may do an episode. We're probably gonna do an episode, and I'll talk about it.
We should, that one deserves.
It's not like my favorite war movie.
No. I think it's been done better, but like just like the story of it,
it's intense. A Fistful of Dollars.
Okay.
I kind of like.
Okay.
I really like The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, but I think I like A Fistful of Dollars just a little more.
I was actually gonna watch those. I've seen Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. I have not seen the two other ones. I own them. I will watch them, but.
Apocalypto.
I have yet to watch that one.
Again, like I said with Brendan Fraser, this whole podcast is going to become a Mel Gibson suckfest. I really like that fucking.
Probably.
That's his best fucking movie. It really is. Like Braveheart's good. Like Braveheart's really good, and Hacksaw Ridge is okay.
Oh, I love Hacksaw Ridge. I thought that was.
It's good, but like Apocalypto, it like hits it. You know, it hits.
I will watch it because it seems up my alley.
So
bro. It just hit different. But yeah, so what's the next one?
What's eating Gilbert Grape?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do a whole episode on that one. That, yeah.
Have you seen it?
I have. It's a very feel good movie. Like you watch it and you.
Is it?
Well, I think like how it wraps up. I don't know. Like I just felt.
Yeah, like when his mom died and they burned down the house. I was really.
Oh no. I don't know. Like
I really
it just
felt happy at the end of that.
Maybe not happy, but it
Relieved?
The movie was. I really enjoyed that one.
Yeah. It was kind of like, wow, this kid can act. Like DiCaprio. He's pretty.
Oh, good. He was awesome. I mean,
he's really good.
Johnny Depp. I mean,
he really
I love
captured
him.
that can't get rightness.
Yeah. Anyway.
You knew I wanted to say it.
Just keep going.
RoboCop.
You love RoboCop.
I love RoboCop.
I've watched it. I
don't even know if you like it. Like, have you ever?
No, I watched it. It's good, but
I fucking love it.
I'll rewatch it. It didn't hit me the way.
It's like I don't know. I can't pick a favorite of his movies. It's like I love Starship Troopers. I fuck like.
I'm gonna do a.
It's
Paul
not
Verhoeven.
a great movie, but I love that movie, and I really like Total Recall.
I'm gonna do a Paul Verhoeven, like deep dive one day, and just watch all.
Hollow Man.
You've told me about Hollow Man. I'm almost.
The Invisible Rapist. Yeah.
But so what's the next one?
Tremors. It's like I fucking love that
Next.
movie. I watched the movie. You haven't. Have you seen it?
Yes, I don't.
It's fucking good. Admit it. It's fucking good.
Can you fly?
Can you fly, motherfucker?
It's.
Yeah, I really liked it. That's kind of the end.
It's okay. I don't hate it, but.
Well, I have that like. I have the
so
nostalgia
then.
for it.
All right, so I'll do my honorable mentions now.
Yeah.
We're gonna have some overlap. Train to Busan is on my honorable mentions, like for what we said earlier.
It fucking better be.
I just watched it and I couldn't keep my eyes off the screen. It just.
Crap.
Oh yeah, ugly
Fucking
cried. I have Avengers End Game on my honorable mentions.
Of course you do.
Well, yeah,
Of course
because
you do.
listen, it came out. The Iron Man came out when I was in kindergarten, and I stayed with the whole series.
Yeah.
And then it ended in my junior year, so it kind of was like the perfect.
Did you watch that in theaters?
All of them, yeah.
I didn't get on the Marvel train till Hulk.
Oh yeah, but I loved all of them.
I liked Iron Man, but.
All right, then my next one, Mad Max Fury Road, which it was hard not to put in my top 10, but I've only watched it twice.
It's pretty good.
And like every time I've watched it, I've just like been blown away because it's truly.
Yeah, you really like amputee women, you know.
I don't even know how to put into word.
It's good.
I love them.
Mean, you know, he had to make those two Happy Feet movies to get that movie made.
From the director of Mad Max Fury Road comes Happy Feet 2.
Yes.
And Sin City is my next one.
Wow.
I love that movie. I don't even hate the sequel. People hate the sequel.
I haven't seen it.
I kind of like it. Sin City is a film that the first time I watched it, I was like, holy crap, like, movies can be like this. That movie is great. And it's probably Mickey Rourke's best performance besides The Wrestler.
I haven't seen The Wrestler.
Dumb and Dumber is on my honorable mentions. It's probably the funniest comedy ever made.
I had Tropic Thunder on, whatever.
Yeah, I love Dumb and Dumber. I quote it all the time.
I haven't seen it.
Here's one that's gonna maybe piss you off. Van Helsing is on my honorable mentions.
I'm pissed off that I didn't put it on my favorites.
Oh. I have a poster of it right above you.
Oh yeah, you got the posters out.
I love Van Helsing. It's also because I have like connections to it.
I introduced it to you.
No, I saw this way before.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I was the one who was sucking it off, and you were like.
Yeah, I really, because I watched it when I was a kid, and then I watched it like a few years ago. I was like, wow. And then you kind of were like, no, it's good. And then I was like,
I swear to God,
yeah.
It's good.
And then I watched it in like a different light. Like I didn't take it too seriously.
You had to look at it through a real idiot's perspective.
Yeah, and I was like, wow. I loved it. Next one, you're gonna make fun of me. Edward Scissorhands. I love this movie. It's another tearjerker. Like it is amazing. It's Tim Burton's best. I love it.
It's good.
I love it. It makes me cry every time. Johnny Depp. I like this performance because he's actually not Johnny Depp in it. Like he's not doing his woo-hoo.
Yeah, like he's being as un-Johnny Depp.
Exactly. Next one,
I know I
next
had a chuckle fit about it, but yeah.
Next two movies are by the same director, Parasite and Snowpiercer.
Oh yeah.
Parasite was a film that I watched and it blew my fucking mind. It is such
like, wow, these South Koreans, I really I kind of overlooked them.
No, Train to Busan, Parasite, like I will watch any South Korean movie now.
Snowpiercer was good.
Same with Snowpiercer. That I watched it. I had no idea what it was about. I turned it on Netflix one night, and I was like, "What did I just watch?" Like it was just.
You know they made a show out of it.
Yeah.
Is it any good?
I haven't watched it. I don't need to watch it.
I haven't seen Parasite. I know you keep dogging on.
You will watch like, you will be blown away by it. Next one is Super Bad.
It's pretty good. I mean, that is.
It's the quintessential high school movie. Like I know people say,
No,
"Oh,
it
Days
really
of
is.
you have to watch
like
Super Bad."
Probably for like our generation.
Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. It's the funniest. I don't know. It's definitely one of the best comedies.
It sounds kind of. I'm gonna sound fucking stupid for saying this, but it's kind of the most realistic one.
Oh no, it's 100%.
Because like the whole time of the movie, it's just like they will fucking do anything to get laid.
It's so
like,
funny.
It really does.
And like you know people like that.
Yeah.
It's just.
Or
it's
you
so
are that
fun.
person.
Exactly. Next one. I know you don't like these movies, but I had to put Scream on there. I love. It's the first Scream. Like the other ones are kind of the same.
I can take them or leave them.
But I love what Wes Craven did.
Yeah.
Scream was just awesome, and it was like the first horror movie that I watched all the way
I'm
through.
more of a Freddy guy. If we're talking Wes Craven, I'm more of a Freddy guy.
I just that's we'll get into that later. All right, time to piss people off. Last Jedi is on my honorable mentions.
We're getting controversial. We don't even have to say any racial epithets.
I love Last Jedi. It's great. Empire Strikes Back.
That's a good one.
Is on my honorable mentions.
I didn't put a Star Wars on my list, and I'm like, man, I should have.
There's one on my top 10, and then my last honorable mention's A New Hope. I mean, what more can you say about Star Wars? That hasn't been said already, but
I fucking love Star Wars.
Star Wars. All right, what's your number 10?
All right, you were running so long. You're taking so much time.
I know.
My phone died. Well, actually, number 15.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Do your number 15. I only have 10, so.
All right. For number 15, I have The Road Warrior.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I like it more than I'm one of the people that's like, no, it's better than Fury Road. You know.
Huh.
I mean, they're both like really good. They're both like. That's really fucking good.
Wow. Yeah. Okay.
It's got that like extra little bit of grit in it, you know, like Mad Max, like Fury Road is like, you know, there's almost like it gets so crazy that it's kind of like, you know, you kind of appreciate how again, I'm gonna sound like an idiot for saying like realistic the Road Warrior is, because it's just like,
well, yeah, it's super grounded compared to
it's grit and it's gritty.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, and dude, Mel. I mean,
of course, yeah.
Dude, for 14, I have The Elephant Man.
Okay. I have yet to watch this one.
I'm not like a big David Lynch guy. I haven't seen a lot of his movies, but I really like this one. It's a good one. You know, I got the Criterion, and it's pretty good. 13, I have A Clockwork Orange.
Wow. And you just watched that too.
I just watched it, and I'm like, you know, it might be Kubrick's best, because like I really dug it.
Wow.
Yeah. For 12, I have They Live.
Okay. We'll do a Carpenter episode.
It's not his best one, but it's really good. And I just
I love the whole story of it, the look. I love everything
how
about it.
We're gonna do an episode. That's not even
it has
we're gonna do one.
Yeah.
But I kind of just want to say it so I don't forget it. I love how the politics of that movie changed. Like in the 80s, it was like it was going after Reaganism and you know, the Republicans, and now it's kind of
a timeless kind of story.
But now it's kind of gone on over to
I know what you mean, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, what's your next one?
For 11, I have Jaws.
Okay.
It might be Spielberg's best. I really like.
It's hard just with Spielberg. It's like Jesus, Sophie's Choice, but Jaws is amazing.
It's great. It's really
great.
fucking good. You know. For 10, I have The Last Temptation of Christ.
Wow. Okay.
It's the best religious movie. It really is.
I feel like that's the only one that kind of took itself. Like it feels like an actual movie, not like beating your head over.
It's not propaganda.
Exactly. Yeah.
Not to sound edgy, but
well, no, yeah, it's not like just like join us.
Well, it's just like, you know, it's kind of like the only movie where I was like, oh yeah, like Jesus was a dude, you know?
Right, yeah.
It's like you kind of forget that, like, he was so at the end of the day, he was just a dude, and it kind of brings him back to reality, and it's just like the cast is great, and I just like Scorsese, he's great. I don't know, I don't have like a favorite director, but he's definitely one of them.
And plus Willem Dafoe, how can you go
I
wrong?
know, dude, David Bowie as Pilot, Another Scorsese one for 9, Goodfellas.
Wow.
It's the best mob movie. It really, like...
I think so.
Like, The Godfather's... I'm sorry, it's boring.
Compared to
sorry,
Goodfellas,
Lois,
yeah.
I did not care for The Godfather.
Yeah, it just, yeah. I get what you mean.
And, like, Donnie Brasco's good. Like, I saw that for the first time a month ago, and, like, that was really good.
But the way Goodfellas, the editing...
Just goes. It goes.
Yeah.
It's 2 hours long and it feels like it's 30 minutes.
And plus, every performance is like top notch.
Yeah.
And I mean, Joe Pesci, come on, Joe Pesci.
He won an Oscar.
I mean,
I know the Oscars are kind of bullshit, but like he won an Oscar.
Yeah.
For 8, you're gonna love this one. Predator.
Oh, okay.
You're not gonna do the voice. You're not gonna do it.
Manning, you son of a bitch. What's the matter? CIA got you pushing too... What's the matter? CIA got you pushing too many pencils?
What's the matter? CIA got you pushing too many steelbooks? I love that fucking movie. I've loved that fucking movie. I will continue to love that fucking movie. Better than Alien. Fuck it. I'm just gonna say it.
It's one of the greatest action movies ever made.
It is. It really is. For number 7, I have Apocalypse Now.
Wow.
Yeah.
That I was not expecting.
Why not? I talk about it all the fucking time.
I know, because our conversations about it, we both kind of agreed that, I don't know. That's interesting.
Weird. It's definitely
You have to rewatch it, because the first time you watch it, you are not prepared for, like, the amount you're going to go through with that. I love the 2 main performances about it.
It's a war movie that's not a war movie.
That's why it's so good, because Train to Busan is a zombie movie that's not about zombies.
Movie.
Yeah.
For 6, I have The Fly, the remake.
Wow. Okay.
Dude, I love that fucking movie.
All right. So then say your number 5, and then
Goldblum does it for me.
Wow. Yeah. No.
It's like I'm for number 5, I'm gonna make you cry. Good Will Hunting.
Okay. Wow. Yep.
It's not your fault, Ben. It's not your fault.
Wow.
No, you don't get it. It's not your fault.
Don't you fuck around with me. So, yeah, we both we talk about that movie all the time. It's awesome.
Has Cunningham seen it? He's got to have seen it. If we do an episode of him, we got to get him on.
We will.
For 4, I have Unforgiven.
Wow, you love this movie.
It's the best Western. It's like it really has a lot to I was rewatching it and I was like, dude, Gene Hackman is fucking awesome.
I know.
Movie. It's his best. It might be one of his best performances. It's like I kind of forgot. Like, dude, he's really fucking good. Yeah. I kind of want to mention it now because I don't want to forget. Eastwood's kind of playing like the man with no name character, or like the more realistic.
That was his last Western he ever did, right? Yeah.
So far,
it's kind of like
he's gonna live for another 100 years.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah.
Well, maybe I just jinxed it. He's kind of playing like the more realistic like man with no name character, and Gene Hackman, he's kind of doing a John Wayne impression,
Okay,
He's walking like him, he's dressing like him, he's talking like him. It's like, what if John Wayne was a bad guy, I kind of like that. Well, then again, he isn't really a bad guy. That's the great thing about that movie. There are no like bad guys.
Yeah, that's the Wild West.
Guys,
yeah.
It's kind of like it really kind of turns it on its head. For 3,
oh Jesus,
I got Taxi Driver.
Okay, yeah.
It's Scorsese's best fucking movie. Probably De Niro's best movie.
I've single-handedly... you turned your opinion on that like so hard.
Did I?
Yeah,
I feel like I always kinda liked it.
the first time you watched it, me and you both talked about it. It was the both first time we both watched it, and we were both like, "What the fuck?" Like, that's the magic of that.
Well, then last
movie
year happened, and then I was like, I kind of get it.
Okay,
I
like
get
it just, yeah.
You know, you
it's
kind of get
something-
how that's.
I mean, it's probably the best character study
It's
ever.
gonna be our first movie to cover. Right?
Well,
it's.
yeah.
I mean, I feel like we gotta cover it because I mean.
Oh, it's gonna be. It's It's in the intro. We gotta cover.
Yeah. I mean, and it just turned 45 like a couple.
Oh, right,
weeks ago.
right.
And it's like, you know, I love how that movie kind of flips you. You know, you start rooting for this guy who's, you know, he's crazy.
He starts turning his life around, and then
he's such a crazy dude, but you get it.
And then the snap, yeah.
You know, and then after you're done watching it, you're like, what the fuck was I thinking? This guy's fucking crazy.
Exactly.
But like that movie wouldn't work as a book, you know.
No, you have to watch it.
It's because you're seeing it. You're seeing what he sees, and it's like, I could get why you could get that way. For 2, I have The Thing.
Yep. Okay.
Carpenter's best movie. Like.
Oh, by far. I think by far.
Like, it's the one I've watched the most. It's like it might be Kurt Russell's best movie.
Maybe.
I haven't seen a lot of
Maybe.
it. I mean,
that's kind of like his most like subdued.
Yeah.
He's not really like a badass. He's just kind of like, we need to get the fuck out of here.
No, he's a normal badass.
Exactly.
He's
yeah.
a badass
He's not
in
overdoing
the real world,
it. Yeah.
where it's like, you know, it's like something really fucked up's got to happen for him to show it.
Right.
You know.
Yep.
And for one, I have The Exorcist.
I knew that was.
It's the best horror movie. It's the best movie. It's the best fucking movie of all time.
Wow, that's all you had to say about it?
It's good. We're gonna do an episode. I want to save it. You know.
All right, good. That's fair. All right, so my 10, we do have some overlap.
You don't want to blow your load so quickly. You know, you want to save it up.
That's fair.
You got to edge it. You know.
God, I hate you. All right, so my 10. I mean, I actually have 2 that are the same.
Oh, really?
Or not in the same ranking, but we have 2 of the same movies. 10. It's not your fault, John. 10 is Good Will Hunting. I've never watched a movie that after I watched it, I was like, I need to go to therapy. Like, I just...
It really does. It's like, yeah, I might have to.
And Robin Williams was so fucking good. I can't...
I know, who knew Teddy Roosevelt would be such a great actor?
Lawrence! I know, like... number 9. I don't know if you've actually seen this or not, but it's amazing.
What?
Probably the best editing in a movie ever. Scott Pilgrim versus the World. I
didn't read the book. I
didn't read it.
And like
either,
everything I've heard of that movie is like, the main character is such a douchebag, and that's the point. He's a douchebag.
It's funny because like you're just.
It tricks you. It's like Taxi Driver, right? It tricks you into rooting for a dude.
Well, that's
who isn't a good dude.
The opposite ends up happening, where he is a douche, but then he kind of
learns his lesson.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's chasing after a thought. You know,
it's the action, the soundtrack. It's an amazing fucking movie. 8. This is gonna probably piss a lot of people off. But
we've already pissed off a lot of people with Last Jedi.
But
so you might as well.
That's funny you said that because 8 is Return of the Jedi.
It's good.
Love Return of the Jedi. For some reason, the Ewoks work for me. Maybe I'm 6 years old, but they just when they're just fighting.
Or you're a 32.
When they're
just
going,
a 30-year-old who's got like the intellect. I could say a worse word, but you know.
Maybe they're like, I don't know, but when they're beating up stormtroopers and they're going yum yum yum, it's just funny. But everything with the Emperor, like the whole
the best
ending. I just love everything.
It has some of the best music.
Yes, the Emperor theme, I love it, and like the celebration theme, and Hayden Christensen showing up at.
I mean, dude, Jedi rocks.
Yeah. Anyway, 7. I have the poster of it right up there. The Truman Show.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
I love the Truman Show. I wish that more people would just go into it blind, because it is truly, if you knew nothing about that movie, your mind would be fucking blown.
It'd be scarier.
Exactly, because you're like Truman.
Yeah. I know there's like a whole mental disorder.
Yeah, it's like an actual thing, yeah. But like Jim Carrey, guy...
Is it his best movie?
I think it's probably... It's my favorite of his. He's doing absolutely the opposite of what he usually does, and it's awesome. Yeah. 6, I have Inglourious Bastards.
Yeah, I haven't finished that one.
Love this movie. Everything Tarantino does works so fucking well.
It just fucking works, man.
Listen, dude. Brad Pitt
you just don't fucking get it, man.
Yeah, Brad Pitt I love everything. Christoph Waltz, probably one of the top 3 villains of all time in cinema. He's amazing in this movie. He made, like, everything. So many parts. And plus, it has Mike Myers in it. Like, come on.
I mean,
Austin Powers.
You can't go wrong with Cat in the Hat, you know?
Humana.
How was this?
5 is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Another Tarantino movie.
Another one that I haven't seen.
The chemistry between Brad Pitt and Leo. I don't want to talk about it too much because we'll do a Tarantino episode. But Brad Pitt, Leo DiCaprio.
Yeah, you're gonna get on your knees for him, aren't you?
The story of like where you think it's going, but then where it actually ends up going. Pretty much like every Tarantino movie, but
the only thing I know about is that the ending's supposed to be really weird.
It is. It's awesome, but it's very weird. It's the greatest. It's one of the greatest hangout movies of all time. Just the lore Tarantino creates, it's awesome. And 4, Predator. Predator is amazing. You're one ugly motherfucker.
You do the thing better than I do.
How
the fuck do you do that?
You have to... I'm not explaining. It's...
A magician never shares his secrets.
Exactly. I love Predator. We talk about it all the time. Got time to bleed. You got time to duck. Yeah. It's an amazing film.
Steelbook's waiting.
3... Austin Powers and Gold Member.
Which one? Wait, which one?
It's Gold Member.
Oh.
The last one.
Fucking course.
He somehow gets better.
It's not the second one. I'm sorry, the second one's the best.
I don't know. I think
Fat Bastard makes that
he gets
movie.
Better every film. I don't know how he does it.
I
but
know Fat Bastard's and Gold Member.
Oh yeah, the sumo scene. But I watched these when I was probably too young, but I've loved these movies all the way till I'm where I am now.
Yeah, you got the Blu-rays in there.
It's the funniest.
Is it your favorite comedy?
Spoof. No, it's not my.
What?
I have another.
Better than Scary Movie?
It's
come on,
1,000 times better than Scary Movie. It's probably the best spoof movie. I don't know. I think it's better than Naked Gun. I think it's better than Airplane. I don't know.
Naked Gun's okay.
All right, so number 2, Wayne's World.
Wayne's World, party time, excellent.
I love Wayne's World. If it wasn't for Wayne's World, I don't know where I'd be in life right now.
You are the Garth to my Wayne.
Change that around, we have a deal. So anyway, I love everything. Every single joke in this movie works. And it's probably the most quotable movie of all time. Sure. It's amazing.
We're not worthy.
And then
we're not worthy.
Number 1, I mean, you probably know what it is. Yeah, it's The Warriors. It's my all-time favorite film. I've seen it probably more times.
Yeah, you should have asked me what to put in the intro, and I was like, I should have done like classical cinema.
Yeah, I should have.
Come out and play.
Everything. The kookiness of it, like the kind of graphic novel-esque
but
part.
The gritty, like it's gritty,
exactly.
But cartoony. It's a comic book.
It takes itself seriously, but it's like people are dressed as clowns and baseball
players.
And then there's, it's amazing.
Lizzie's.
Yeah, like it's the Odyssey, but in New York.
No, isn't it like another Greek? It's in the.
Well, yeah, it is.
It's in the opening.
1,000 miles.
Yeah, it's like another Greek story, but it is the Odyssey.
So yeah, that was our list. So next week we're probably going to talk about another movie. It'll be a surprise, even though I think we said it in this movie.
Yeah, we're
And
better.
all right. Well, hopefully you guys all.
Talking to me?
You talking to me?
You talking to me?
Am I gonna take you to a porn movie?
Yeah.
So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode, and we'll be back.
Better have.
We'll be
I don't know
back
what I'm
next
doing
week.
here. If you haven't enjoyed this, like, I'm wasting my fucking time here out of my day for you to listen to this fucking podcast, and you're not enjoying it. I'm wasting my talent here. You know, I fucking hate it. You know, like, what am I getting paid for?
Anyway, we'll see you next time.